You know, there's a wide variety of taste in games, but I think that every person has that one genre that they feel doesn't really fit with them. I mean, you can take somebody who's good at first-person shooters like the Call of Duty franchise, but if you sit them in front of a Japanese RPG, they just might not know what to do. Similarly, someone might be great and really into Final Fantasy, but if you give them a sports game like Madden, they look at you like you're fucking crazy. I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but that genre for me has always been point-and-click adventure games, and the reason I'm ashamed to admit that is that those games from my childhood, at least for people my age, are remembered really fondly and with a lot of nostalgia. Games like Monkey Island, those early Sierra adventure games, and even there's been a little bit of a resurgence with Telltale games coming out with things like the Penny Arcade games, as well as Back to the Future, that's just started up. But, you know, for me, it's never really been the genre of choice. I always find the puzzles a little bit too abstract, and the solutions are usually arbitrary, and it requires a type of nonlinear thinking that I'm not used to, and maybe just have never developed. But, even though I'm an old dog, I still, I've got time to learn some new tricks. And the game that's helping me do that is Hector, which is part of that resurgence, and actually published by Telltale Games, although it's developed by a separate, actually Northern Irish studio. And the subtitle here is Hector, Badge of Carnage, so we're playing as a doesn't play by the rules, hard-hitting police detective. And the reason this game has won me over, it still has some of those point-and-click adventure tropes that I dislike, like abstract puzzles, nonlinear thinking, and arbitrary solutions. But it's just so goddamn funny that I have to love it. The humor is witty, offensive, dark, and decidedly British. This is a very, very British game, even though it is from Northern Ireland. So, without further ado, I'm going to start up a game here, and I'm going to play the opening cutscene, which really sets the tone for the humor that we're going to see throughout the rest of this Let's Play. So please, sit back and enjoy it.
Oh my god. Sorry! Oh, good lord, not another one. Who was it this time? Whittingsworth?
Boggins, sir.
Blast! Not you, figure of speech.
Idiots! You're trying my patience. Let me speak to someone who can get things done. Someone who will speak to me politely and will treat me with respect. The next voice I hear had better be courteous and pleasant, or I kill every last one of you stinking coppers!
Sir, if you will, I would suggest Detective Inspector Hector. His people skills are ideal to ensure this situation be settled amicably.
Hector? The obnoxious, troublemaking alcoholic?
I'm sure he'd consider it a pleasure, sir.
Lambert!
Oh, don't make me go out there, sir. I told Philomena I'd make it home by 6 tonight, alive.
We need Hector. Where is he?
Oh, right, sir. He's likely off solving one of the many violent and atrocious murders Clappers Reek is so famous for.
Well, he's your partner. Find him and bring him down here to deal with this shambles swiftly.
Hector, sir? You sure?
Yes, for God's sake. Get me desk. Get me Hector.
And there is our hero and the titular character of the game right there, Hector, obese and sleeping on his very, very shambly bed. Before we get started, I just want to cover a very small bit of background information because a lot of you might not be familiar with this game. This was originally released on iOS devices in the summer of last year and has just been ported to PC this year through a publishing detail that the developer Strand Looper worked out with Telltale Games. And this is an episodic point-and-click adventure series, similar to those new Telltale games. This is Episode 1, We Negotiate with Terrorists. No word on when Episode 2 is coming out, but hopefully with the popularity and critical acclaim that Hector is getting right now, we'll see that soon. And without further ado, let's wake him up and get this started. Should also mention, this is going to be a relatively streamlined play, so it's going to be as much a walkthrough as it is a Let's Play. So if you see this and decide you like the humor and want to play it, now would be a good time to stop the Let's Play, play it yourself, come back when you're stuck or when you're done the game, and then we can enjoy it together. But if not, here we go. I'm going to wake him up by poking him in his distended belly.
What the hell happened last night? Last I remember was doing the conga with a nun. Or was it a goat? No fat bird lying next to me this time. Good sign. Bit breezy in here. Oh, bleed now. Where'd me keks go?
Now, for those of you who may not be British or, from the UK at all, I'll be running a little bit of a British translator down at the bottom to help you guys out. And keks, I believe those refer to pants. So set the scene. We're inside of a cell inside of the prison in Clappers Reek right now, or inside of the police station, I should say. So, let's get some context for this puzzle by going to the cell door.
Sue bleeding perv. Some half-wit comedians locked me in. Oh, I wish someone had shut that phone up.
So obviously our goal is to get out of this cell, and then after that, get some pants to put on our fat asses. So, the first thing we'll do, there's a number of things that we can interact with in this room. We can interact with this poster, these bottles, this, turd lying on the ground right now. And this game's got a lot of toilet humor. So if you're into that, you will enjoy this. But it's well-written toilet humor. It's not just crass for the sake of being crass. Let's go check out this toilet, first of all. I said check out the toilet, first of all. Oh well. Man, our guy's got quite a nice badunk-a-dunk.
There's a paperclip down there. Could do as a makeshift lockpick if it wasn't covered in human waste.
So obviously we're going to need to get that paperclip out somehow and then turn it into a lockpick to use on this door. So let's start by interacting with this poster.
Oh, Dame Helen Mirren, you'll always be the only woman for me.
Amen to that. And if we double-click on it, a single click will look at it, a double click will examine it.
So that's where the last guy went.
We reveal this escape tunnel, and if we stick our hand in there...
No way I can fit through there, but I do see something shiny. A spoon. Now all I need is some cake. Oh, that phone guaranteed some idiots on the other end.
And with this spoon, again, this is something that you probably wouldn't think of, on your first try. But, since I've obviously played through this room before and know the solution, let's just immediately take the spoon, click on it, and then click on this grate over here to pry it open.
That's done it.
And then we'll examine that.
Evil is afoot.
A lot of wordplay in this game. And some of it's pretty good, some of it not so hot, but if you're a fan of lame jokes, and I am, as you probably know if you've seen enough of my videos, this is going to be right up your alley. So let's examine this foot. And of course we just get this single shoelace.
I could use this lace to hang myself.
Now obviously we need some sort of fishing hook or net to get the paperclip out of here, because despite how depraved and dirty Hector is, he just refuses to reach his hand into the toilet. Not that I necessarily blame him. And the other piece we need is located under this mattress.
Let's see if there's something useful under here. Well, that condom's huge. Of course it is. It's mine.
So, I know it's disgusting, but we'll pick it up anyway.
Oh.
And then we'll combine the condom with the shoelace, something I've done countless times in real life, to make a...
The only thing this net will catch is gonorrhea.
Damn, the guy took my joke, took the words right out of my mouth. And then by putting our makeshift fishing net here into the toilet, we can fish out the paperclip.
Let's go fishing.
Looks like my typical Friday night.
Let's never speak of this again.
And then there's one more thing we're going to need in this room before we get out. We're going to pick up this whiskey bottle.
Angry Spouse Whiskey. The aperitif of choice for the discerning lash.
And of course, if you're playing this through for yourself, I encourage you to click on everything in here to get a taste for the humor of the game. There's lots of in-jokes that the writers have included here for a little bit of entertainment as you get frustrated by solving these puzzles. For example...
This is where I keep my toothbrush. Brushing with beer gives my teeth that special sparkle.
And you get the idea, but let's pick up the whiskey bottle.
not much left. I suppose I could carry it around and inhale the fumes all day.
Nah, my type of guy. So if we examine the paperclip, it'll spin around and turn into a makeshift lockpick.
If you squint, it looks a little like a key. Can't anyone use a phone in this ruddy station?
Yeah, why won't anybody pick up that phone? It's a mystery we'll solve right now as we open the door.
That did it. Glad to be out of here. Now I know how Mandela felt.
Maybe happy hour's been brought forward. Speak.
Oh, thank goodness, boss. I've been trying to reach you for ages. We've got a situation down at Nun's Itch. Some psycho's gone hostile on us. He's already topped 11 of our best negotiators.
Oh, Christ, another bleeding nut job. It's not that Judith Fisher again, is it? I already told her domestic disputes do not always need to be settled with a sniper rifle.
No, it's not her. Oh, just get the car and get over here now, before this gets out of hand. Oh my God, we've just lost another one.
Oh, I guess my mid-morning nap will have to wait.
Right. Step 1, car. No, wait. Step 1, trousers.
Help! Someone! Ha! Pedos escaped from the cells! Yeah! Pedo! Pedo!
Shut it, runt. I'm a bleeding detective inspector.
I hate pigs. I liked you better when you was a pedo. Ah, F the police, man.
I don't have time for this.
Actually, we do have time for this, just enough time, because this is going to be the second and last puzzle that I'll solve. Significant, because the first puzzle that we solved was more object-based. We had to, figure out how to make a contraption to get ourselves that paperclip and get it out of the cell. This one is entirely based on dialogue, and this is the other type of puzzle that we'll see in Hector. So without further ado, let's get this dialogue tree started by talking to this street youth. And we'll start with, police, I need to commandeer your trousers.
Police, I'll need to commandeer your trousers.
Hey, are you a pedo or something, mate?
Perhaps I need to work on my opener.
Coincidentally, that line does not work well for me in the clubs when I try to use it on the ladies. And really, we're just going to continue along this first thread right here, because new and novel options open up for us on this dialogue tree, and those are usually the best ones to take.
No, really, I need your trousers.
Ah, you need a thigh master, yo.
I'd slap him, but it's too much paperwork. The future of Clapper's Reek depends on your trousers.
Listen, bruv, I am the future of Clapper's Reek, yeah?
It's sad, because it's true.
I know what you're thinking, but there is no blow his brains out option. And this look what'll it take to get these trousers option will open up the part of the dialogue tree where we can actually start to make progress.
Look, what'll it take to get these trousers?
What's in it for me?
I like this joke at the bottom. You're a chav. Everything's in it for you. I mean, I'm kind of pretending to be British by making you think I understand that, but anyway. What he actually wants is a little bit of street cred. And I probably sounded so white and nerdy when I said it that way. But if we offer to wipe his record clean, we'll see that that is completely counterintuitive, but also sets in motion the pieces that we need to solve this puzzle.
I'll wipe your record clean.
What, and trash my street cred? No way. 2 more Asbos and I'm top of my crew.
So we want some respect by being a criminal, and we'll goad him on here by asking him if he wants real respect.
We give out Asbos like complimentary mints round here, mate. You want real respect?
Yeah, bruv. We've got something better.
How about indecent exposure?
Oh yeah, indecent exposure, right? In the X, they call me. Nice tag. What do I have to do?
Nothing. I just need some evidence from you to stick in any old unsolved case file.
What kind of evidence?
Coincidentally, In the X is the title for the upcoming Indiana Jones movie. They're going to skip 5 through 9 and just go straight to 10. Knowing George Lucas these days, I don't necessarily doubt that. Anyway, of course, we obviously need his trousers.
Your trousers?
Yeah, that makes sense. Conviction should be airtight. My mum's sewed my name into them.
Fits like a glove.
Oi! You're disrespecting my friends!
Not a bad fit, ignoring the smell of urine.
Get back here with my trousers, them's mine!
Let that be a life lesson to you, you little crud. You want a free ride? Join the police.
And that will do it for this first part of Let's Play Hector, Badge of Carnage. I hope for those of you who are not familiar with this game, this has given you a little bit of a quick look and an incentive to check it out. For those of you who look like it's, or feel like this is right up your alley, go absolutely check this out on PC or iOS devices now. And, you know, if you're going to play through the game yourself, I'm actively telling you to avoid this Let's Play because there will be spoilers galore. If you want to stick around for the entire series, thanks for watching this one, and I will see you guys in part 2. See you later.